And of course, a theft like this does raise inevitable questions. Is the museum's security good enough to protect artifacts that are national treasures? And if the security is good enough, was it working at the time? Ted Chernecki has that part of the story.
It's hard to imagine how the thief or thieves cut through this lower window of door number 7 on the north side of the museum without anyone knowing. There are 2 video cameras trained on this area. There are motion sensors. And even the short walk to the Reid display has cameras there too. Even the sound of breaking glass on the middle display, now boarded up, should have resulted in near instantaneous alarms. But sources tell Global News the staff did not discover the break-in until just before opening Saturday morning.
You should know immediately. I mean, we have blink technology here. We're monitoring. We know an alarm's gone off within 1 second, so it's almost instantaneous.
Provident security protects art and artifacts, but almost exclusively for private collectors.
When the person walks by, the system puts a red box around them, and that creates an alarm. Whereas when those vehicles moving, the system's been programmed to ignore that.
Video cameras can be programmed to detect very specific unusual movements and send an alarm via telephone and radio. Breaking glass is easily detected.
The physical security of having laminated glass, it'll break like a windshield, not just shatter. And then there's acoustic detection inside of a glass break sensor installed in the ceiling. And so what that does is it just sits there and it's waiting for the sound of the breaking glass.
In a secure gallery, virtually every painting is either hardwired or wirelessly connected directly to the security system.
So there's the alarm going off. We've got it going with the siren right now, but it's as simple as just a little magnet here with a tamper-proof transmitter into the wall.
Even if an artifact cannot be hardwired, zones can be set up around it, monitored by multiple cameras.
And through programming, we would say, okay, well, within 18 inches, we don't want anyone to be there. So we draw a few lines around the piece. Right. If you get closer and actually touch the device or get close enough to touch it, that's a whole different level. That creates an alarm. It can immediately, within a couple seconds, have that on every BlackBerry, every security employee, every person in a facility.
So with all that technology, how could the UBC break-in have occurred? The museum is undergoing a major renovation, and the most obvious question is, was the security system even turned on? It's a question, like all other questions about the investigation, the museum refuses to answer.
If you've got any information, you are asked to call the RCMP or Crime Stoppers. Chris, that's tonight's Insight.
All right, Deb, thanks very much.